Hello and welcome back to the BDB News segment. We are your hosts, Brooklyn
And Chloe.
and today we are going to be bringing you news every Tuesday like we normally do. So yesterday, Monday, we had Mount Vernon Plankington here at home. We had C team followed by JV and both varsity teams. C team and both JVs sadly lost, and then the girls came up with a loss as well. But the boys pushed through and won by I think like 20 points, a little over
It was
20.
around there.
Something like that, a little around there. But moving on with the week, today we have girls basketball at home against Flandreau. We have JV starting at 6 and then varsity around 7:15. And the theme is camo for tonight, so show up. And then on Thursday, we have a wrestling quad at home. So that consists of us, Viber, Curley, Chester, and then Marion Freeman, I think is what we thought it was. It's at MF. We didn't really know.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I believe so. And then Friday, we have another doubleheader at home versus Coleman. So I believe start time is 4 for girls JV, and then running schedule after that. So JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys. And then Saturday, we have a Tri-Valley tournament at Tri-Valley at 10 a.m. for wrestling. So I believe that's about like 9 or 10 schools that go. So that is what we have for sports for the upcoming week.
Take it away, Weather Wizard.
All right. Hi, I'm meteorologist Sebastian DeYoung, aka the Weather Wizard, and today I am going to talk to you about the weather for the next week till next Tuesday. So starting today, we have a windy conditions with high temperature of 51 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 35 degrees. And tomorrow, we are expecting a high of 35 degrees, sunny conditions all day, and a low of 15. Thursday, we have a high temperature of 39 degrees with cloudy skies and a low temperature of 17 degrees. Friday, we have another windy day with a high temperature of 32 degrees and a low of 7. And Saturday, we have a high temperature of 11. It gets really cold as the weekend comes on. It's going to get colder from today until then, but Saturday, high of 11 and a low of 1. And there's going to be cloudy conditions again. Sunday, we have a high temperature of 28, so it slowly begins to warm up after that, with a high temperature of 28 and a low of 8 and windy conditions. And then Monday, we have another cold day. It drops again to 15 degrees, and it will be a low of 0 with partly cloudy skies. And Tuesday next week, it's going to warm up again with a high of 27 and a low of 4 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Now back to you, Chloe and Brooklyn.
Thank you, Seabass. Now, again, looking forward with our week, we have our lunch menu. Starting today, Tuesday, we have a spicy beef stir fry, and then we have our regular and spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Tomorrow, we're looking at glazed chicken over rice, and then our Italian dunkers with marinara. And then our final day for the week, Thursday, because our week is cut short, we have super nachos and barbecue rib sandwich on Thursday. And then, like I said, Friday is also no school, and then Monday as well, because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Thank you.
And now to our sound off.
Our very own Brecken Jace Honey.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, I'm not very mad right now because it's been like 3 days since Kansas lost. They are 11-5 and out of the AP Top 25 for the second time this year, third time in the past 2 years. And I just think Bill Self has lost a step. He doesn't make any in-game adjustments like he should. West Virginia torched him up. They should have lost to TCU, got lucky there. 1-2 in conference play. They should have lost to TCU, and they lost the first game against UCF after Darren Peterson had 23 points in the first half. Didn't play basically at all in the second half because he is on a minute restriction, but Trey White stated after the game that it's next man up mentality, stating that he didn't want to play and that he gave up on the team. So now they have Iowa State tonight. I'll be pretty angry during the game because I don't think they're going to win again. So they're going to go to 1-3 since the first time since 1986 and 1987 season. They haven't been 1-3 in conference play in that long. So I will be very angry tonight, and maybe we can get a snippet of the news next week of me being angry and yelling at Kansas. Back to Chloe and Brooklyn.
Thank you, Brooklyn, for that wonderful, awesome, amazing, insightful sound off.
That's all we have for this week's news, but tune in next week to find out more.
See ya.